Hey guys, Seabird here. This is an army list video. Hope this helps y'all. Warhammer 40k boy needs some help. I know my friend Chandler needs some help making a list. So, let's get started. Alright, this is probably the most important thing you need out of everything, alright? So, you need this. This will tell you everything you need to know about your army. So if you have this, great. If you don't, you need to get one, because if you don't have one of these, you basically don't even have the army. So, get one of these, and let's get started. Alright guys, the first thing, there's 3 categories in your army list. There's 3 things you have to have in order to make your army. You have HQ, troops, and then another troop selection. And then for things you don't need, but you should get in order to have your army balanced, elites, fast attacks, and heavy support. Alright, let's start with our HQs. Our HQs is something I would say choose first. It's basically your commander of the team. And the Space Marine selection, I have 3 main ones. I have my commander, I have my chaplain, and I have my librarian. Alright, and any team you have, there's a page like this. It should say HQ and names under it, or it might have pictures like this, I don't know. But one of the first things you want to do is pick your commander. You can have 2. I believe you can maybe even have 3 if you're over 2,000 or something like that, but just pick 2. So, and you want to just pick them according to what you're going to be using them for. Like in my army, I have 2 of these guys, 2 chaplains, because they let you re-roll any missed hits in close combat. So I have one in one jump pack assault squad and another in assault squad. So when they go into close combat, I can re-roll any hits, which is crazy good. And usually HQs cost a little more. This guy costs 75, this guy costs 100, this guy costs 115 and 100. Now what these 2 separate numbers mean, if you have them on your book, just means you can read right here and see the different things they do. Like if I buy the most expensive, I get 10 leadership and 3 wounds instead of 2 and stuff like that. And even gives them special abilities and stuff like that. Make sure you read these. The descriptions on your HQ choices, because these descriptions are very important to helping you. I didn't read the description my first time, and I didn't know that these guys did that, so I went with this guy. Now in my new army choice, I have 2 of these guys instead of this guy. HQs are good for usually they're just single guys that just run in and own in their own way. They have generally more actions, more wounds, better WS and BS, and specials, like I said. Alright, in order to start today, you need a codex, a piece of paper, and a pen. Enjoy. Alright, so like I said in the beginning, you need paper. So write HQ and go in and into your codex. You guys can pause me, so that's good. You can stop me right now, stop me right there, wherever you want. You can stop me, so I'm stop talking, which is probably good for you. But so yeah, just look at your HQ choices, see what there is. Just look through, see what the best is. Some are pretty expensive. Maybe you don't want expensive. Maybe you want to save your points for troops. I don't know. But in this case, mine is 100. If I want, more wounds and the re-roll thing. So pick your HQ and we'll move on to troops. Alright, troops. Troops are the best. In my opinion, they're the backbone of the whole army. Like I said, I did a whole game just with my troops versus elites and stuff. They won, It's better to have masses of troops than elites. I wouldn't spend 265 points on a Terminator. I wish I would have known how good troops were before I went out and bought stupid Terminators, These are awesome. I love troops. So, that's what you want to do. You want to go inside, find your troops. Remember, having a lot of troops is good. So, go inside, find your troops. Alright, now we're going to fast attacks. Fast attacks are speed in the battle, okay? They're designed to fly up to the enemy in overwhelming speed, to where almost the enemy doesn't even see them. That's how fast they are. Come in, assault as hard as they can, kill anyone they can. Alright, assaults are usually I don't know how to say it, but they're really good at assaulting. That's what fast attacks are all about, really quick at assaulting. Fast attacks are very essential to a team. They're optional, but I would personally get get a fast attack team for any team you have. Because what I like doing is having 2 teams on the sides that are fast attack and just have them overwhelming force and try to get as much as I can. Basically, my suicidal team, just knock as much as I can, so when my troops get there, I don't have to deal with all of them. You know, I have all my troops, and like pretty much they're my first wave. Veterans are supposed to be the first ones in, but these are always my first guys in. You know, fast attacks are awesome to have in your team. Alright, now we're going into heavy support. Heavy support is really, you got your tanks, transport tanks, huge tanks, mostly the tank and the armor of each team. Heavy support is great to have for knocking out big sums of enemies, knocking out other armors, knocking out good positions that enemies are dug up in, stuff like that. So, you know, armor is pretty essential, and I'm saying essential to everything, but really all this should be in your army. All this should, you know. So you want to balance your team out. That's how everything goes. Make sure you don't overdo the tanks, you know. But if you're Imperial, then tanks are pretty essential, you know. I would say tanks are really good Imperial things. So if you're Imperial, that's something to think about, but you want to even it out, you know. You still want troops. You still probably want more troops than tanks. But that's basically it. Alright, now we get into elites. Elites are the people that are just big and tough and just go in and knock as much as they can down. And for me, those are Terminators. Other teams, you know, you go to your elite section and you'll find out what elites are to you. So, you know, elites are good, but they're really pricey. But they usually come with really, you know, they're not pricey just because. They usually come with really good stats and stuff like that, but you don't want to overdo the elites. Like I said, troops is the backbone. You want a ton of troops and fast attacks. That's my stand. I would personally say don't overdo the elites. They're worth it, but I wouldn't spend that much on them because I think troops are, you know, like I said, the backbone. They are amazing when it comes to that stuff. So you always want troops before elites and all that stuff. So. Alright, this is my army list. I'm going to teach you how to make one now. So what you're going to do is you're going to write HQ, and then below it, put your 2 HQ choices. And then put the point value and how much your guns cost and stuff like that. And add it all up, and there you go. That's your HQ, you know. So make sure you put HQ there, and you put your HQ selections. Then after HQ, and you decide what HQs you want and why they support your army and why they're good, then we're going to move on to troops. Troops, like I said, are really good to have. Write down all your troop choices, write down what kind of weapons they have, if they cost, what kind of points, what they do, stuff like that. So I have 5 troops here, and this top has special weapons, but as Unreal said that only one special weapon per team, so I kind of goofed that up. I have 2 heavy bolters, 2 plasmas, 1 multi-melta. But I'm wondering if the 2 heavy bolters is a special weapon. I don't know. So after your troops, you put all your troops, and other teams, such as Imperial Guard and stuff like that, have different types of troops. I only have Tactical Squad, but other people have all kinds of different troops, and this is my second type of troop, Snipers. So list all the troops you have, find out what kind of specialties they have, and make sure it's balanced, you know. You want to have a really good balanced team. So, you know, think it over, don't have too much. You know, don't have too little, stuff like that. So it's really about experience to make an army list, because when I first started, I didn't really know what to do, but now I kind of know what's even and what's not. But you know, just experiment with making your army list. Go HQ, troops, and then go to fast attack. List how many people there are. There's 10 in each group. Each group costs 220 points. So that's my fast attack team. That's what you want to do for yours. Make those kind of columns. And when you come down here, I got my elites. One of the only elites I have is a Tech Marine, because I don't really like elites. Waste of points. Heavy support, I have 2 Predators. I already have 1. So, and then transport, I have 2 Rhinos. This is a Rhino I'm getting, but I already have one. So, that's how you make an army list, you guys. It was pretty short and simple, but it is short and simple. So I hope you guys really like this video.
Place, if I place it all, but there's hope for this underdog.